Morning everyone, or hello whenever you're watching this. Welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome to the channel. I hope everyone's keeping well. Apologies, slightly different start to the video today, so I needed to sit down because I thought I needed my car to go in for a service. I thought I booked the garage right next to our allotment site, but I booked the one that was 45 minutes away. So yeah, that was a nice fun walk, but I got my steps in, so can't complain. Just I know I've got to do it later when I've done a whole day at the plot, but it's fine. It does, however, mean that I have the whole day at the plot, which is really nice. So before I dropped the car off this morning, I bought loads of stuff over here that needs to go in the ground. So I've got pumpkins, I've got sweet corn. Some of the sweet corn are still quite small, so I'm probably gonna, I need to figure out kind of what to do with them, but that's fine. I've also got what else have I brought over with me? Sweet corn there. I've got my seeds with me as well, so we're gonna put, I've got some celery, I've got my Brussels sprouts, and I want to say they're Romanesco, but I can't quite. What did I forget to do? I forgot to label it, didn't I? Of course I did. So it's fine. But we know roughly what they are. So it's either Romanesco or it's kohlrabi. It's one or the other, and I want to say it's Romanesco. But we can get them in the ground as well. I can also, the roses are coming up, the climbing one. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Can't wait to show you that. The carrots and the leeks are doing really well. I'm really pleased with how the leeks are doing, actually, because I was a little bit worried about them when I started like moving them out a little bit. So that's all good. The sweet peas are coming up. I need to make a another like rose for them with the string. So that's fine. We've got loads to do today, so it's all good, actually. The only thing I haven't got with me is my strimmer, but it's not too bad. So good news as well is that it looks like the netting has worked. It's kept slugs off somehow. It's also kept the birds off, which is good. It's right in front of me, by the way, which is why I'm looking down. However, I did see that slugs got to the tomatoes, unfortunately, the little small ones, so that's really annoying, but I have got backups, which is fine. So that's always good. So yeah, it should just be like a really nice day. She says, and I've just seen, my courgettes have been destroyed, I'm guessing by slugs. They've just demolished everything this year. They're absolutely rife. What about my, never mind. So yeah, lots to do today. I've got loads of strawberries coming up as well, so we've got a few snacks. So yeah, let's get on with the day. I'll quickly show you the roses, actually, because they're so pretty. So the red one's coming up. That should be so lovely when it comes into full bloom, and there's quite a few on there, actually. And the absent friend is coming up as well, which is always really nice. So they should come up shortly. I can't see any on these two yet. So this is the, what did I say this was? Shocker Rasheen. I think this is All Eyes on You. That's the Meteor, and I want to say that's the orange one, so we'll see with that. But yeah, I'm gonna I found some really nice tags, actually. They actually look like little dog tags, but they're brass, and I think they'll look really nice if I can get like a nice font on them, and then I'll just attach them like round the base. And I think it will look really nice, especially when they start to get bigger and things. But then, yeah, look. Oh, they just look so pretty. They're like a blush kind of colour. I don't know if you can see it on the screen. But yeah, they're like a really gorgeous blush colour. Oh, I'm so happy. This one's a little bit more white. This one got a little bit demolished, but there's loads more coming up. So I'm really excited for that. I did forget the staples, which is a little bit annoying. But it's not too bad at the moment. It's not got too high, so I might just try and connect that one to there a little bit. I should be able to take this one off now actually and attach it here. But yeah, I'm really pleased with that. It's going to look so pretty. And then my strawberries, look at them. So pleased. So we've got enough snacks for today. I've got my apples are all coming up, so they should be nice. The sweet peas look so pretty. Please, I've got some sweet peas this year because I was really worried that I wasn't going to get any. But as you can see, I just need to start kind of bringing them under and over again. Let's do that one. So this is where all the squashes are going to go in. So I just want to try and get the last bits of these weeds out. This bed, no matter how much I cover it with cardboard, it is just, the weeds just keep coming back and back and back. And even bigger and stronger, I'm sure of it. So we're just going to just take out as many as we can. The lavender's coming up lovely. I think this will be such a pretty border. And it should attract a lot of the bees and things. So, yeah, I think it will look really, really nice. And then I just need to figure out how I kind of want the squashes to grow, because I think I'm going to try and do a few along the fence line just to try and keep them off the ground a bit. These are all the squashes, so, or pumpkins. Oh, that's the courgette. Perfect, these are my backups. Can't remember. Okay, so yeah, these are all the pumpkins then. So there's quite a few mixed, like a big mixture of them. I wanted them to get quite big because obviously, as you saw with the courgettes, wasn't great. Some of them have already got a little bit of like the white bits on them, but I'm not too worried about that. It didn't make too much of a difference last year. This is the celery, by the way. I'll show you them in a minute, but you'll also have to excuse me, I'm really sorry, my hay fever is kicking up today. But I've got quite a nice mixture, so I thought we'll get them out. Let's see which ones are what. These are the Queensland Blue. These are what I'm really excited for because they didn't work last year, so I thought I'd give them a go again. But these are new ones, the Gourd Flat Stripe. Oh no, I think I did do them last year. The Maxima I didn't. I'm excited for those. Queensland Blues. But yeah, so I've also got, I'm waiting for a few more of them to come up, and I'm hoping that they should be kind of ready to come up soon. But I do need to do my baby boos and also my Tom Fox, because the Tom Fox didn't work. I don't know why. All of the other ones, they worked perfectly, as you can see, but for some reason they just didn't, and I didn't have enough room to do the baby boos, so they'll be going back in. I can't remember what the other ones were. I need to have a little look back and see which ones they are, but yeah, we've got enough to go in the ground right now. Right, I've just quickly put them out on the floor. So I don't know whether to take these garlic out or not, because the other ones had leaf miner and they've been in for about the same time, but I know that, so I think these are the elephant garlic, and I know that they take a little bit longer than the others. So I'm thinking about putting one of the Queensland blue in for now, and just holding the other one back just for maybe a few more weeks. I can put it into a bigger pot, it's not an issue. And then we've got the Maximas. So these are going to take quite a lot of room up, but actually just the pumpkin wheel, the actual leaves themselves didn't take, or like the plant, kind of the greenery part of it didn't. So I'm going to bring this one here a little bit more. I'll leave that there. I've got the Moscatos, I think they're called. Moscata, sorry. They're along here. And then I've also got one and one of the flat gourd ones going up. Because the flat gourd one did really well at climbing last year. And then I've also got enough space then for when the Tom Foxes are ready to go. And then the baby boos, I'll just pop up along the side. Really, I can put like one in the corner, one here. Oh, I did also put another one behind here that could climb round. So that'll be quite nice. But yeah, I feel like it's all coming together now. I've also got these to go in to the ground. So basically we got these from Farmer Gracie, and these are just like left over. So I've got a Victory Blue, and I've also got a Gypsophilia Pacifica. So that'll be really nice. I can put them, they need to go into the ground ASAP. They're still alive, which is always good. And I thought, well, I can just put them along a bed somewhere. Just bring a little bit more colour in. I could always put them in between here, so that should be all right. Okay, so they're all in, apart from this Queensland blue. I just need to remove that one. So they're all done. I also picked up these. They were on special, like £2 for the pack. So I thought, why not? They really need to go in the ground. So what I thought is I can put them with these kind of along here with the lavender, and I thought it might like bulk them out a little bit. And they look quite pretty. So I don't think they're meant to get that high, like 20 centimetres it says. So I think it'll be perfect along the border. Okay, so they are all in. I'm looking forward to seeing how this comes out. They may be a little bit too close together. We'll soon see. But I thought, well, we'll just put them close for now, and then if I need to, I can always remove some bits. So yeah, I'm just going to give them all a little bit of a water, and then I'm going to move over to this bed because I really need to get the celery in. These were like 3, so I took them down to 2, and now you can see the root is like pushing out almost. So I really need to get them into the ground, and I thought they could just go next to the celery, the leeks, and I can just put them in here. So they'll be okay in there. And then I need to get the Romanesco in, and then I'll save the Brussels because they're going to go into this one. So I need to go and get another bag of compost. However, I obviously need the car to be able to do that. So yeah, we'll get the celery in first though. I've just spaced them out. So I'm going to do 6 per row and do 2 rows, and then I've got 1, 2, might be able to do 5 down another one. I don't really know how much room I need to give them. I've never grown celery before. I picked these up from She Grows Veg. They've got such a lovely colour to them, so I'm really excited, and I wasn't sure whether they would actually work or not, so I'm really looking forward to growing these, actually, something new for this year. So I'll get them in and we'll see how it goes. I've put all of the Romanesco and the celery in, and then I remembered I had this as well, so I've just put it over the top just to try and stop the birds. Anytime I try and cover anything to protect it from the slugs, they manage to get in anyway, so even if I can just do the birds, that's fine. It is covering this, but I don't need that little other side of the bed yet, so I just want to, like, I don't really need to use the steps for now, so that's fine. That doesn't matter too much. And then I've just got my Brussels here that will need to go into the bed when that's done. Next up are the sweet corn. These are the pop-in corn, so I'm thinking about putting these ones here. And then I've got the larger, what are they called? Golden Bantam, I think they're called. So they are planning to go on here, on this little bit here. The space is bigger than you think, so it probably looks quite small, but it is a lot bigger, and I think it will go quite well there. So I don't want them too far apart as well, especially as they're wind pollinate or like pollinated by it, like through each other and things. So I don't want them too far away. But these ones, the pop-in popcorn ones, I think are ready to go into the ground. The other ones have come up really sporadically, so some of them are really, apologies, I ran out of memory, so we just needed to move some bits, but because these have come up quite sporadically, what I'm thinking of doing is putting them into bigger pots for now, just to give the other ones a little bit more time to grow, get a little bit bigger, and then I can plant them all together and put them here, over on that one, sorry. So yeah, I'm thinking if we can get these ones in the ground today at least, that'll be good. Okay, so I know it looks a little bit funny at the moment, but I put them in and realised that I didn't have anything to put over them. So I've just quickly put in some bamboo sticks and some wire around it. It's really just to keep the birds and the rats out. So I need to get something a little bit more secure, which I can get in the next couple of days, really. It's nothing too much of a bother, but I just need to secure this in a little bit better. Bear with me. Okay, we just secured it down a little bit better, so they should be okay now, just for the next couple of days, just before I can get some something else here to kind of get it a little bit more secure. But I'm hoping it'll be okay. We'll see when we come back next time and there's no sweet corn left. We'll see. So I think that's going to be it for today, guys. I'm really pleased, actually. There was quite a lot to do. I do still need to get the fruit into the ground. However, I think I'm going to keep that as a day of just itself, because it's going to be a bigger job than what I think. And I would like to get some wood chipped down once they go into the ground, so to try and what's the word, suppress the weeds as much as I can. But yeah, really pleased. Sweet corn's in the ground, pumpkins are in the ground, celery's in the ground, Romanesco's in the ground. It's all coming together. I think, especially when you have an allotment plot, there's such a big pressure from the council that you have to make sure that you've got something like a certain amount in the ground at all times, and it's such a big pressure that if some of your seedlings don't work, you don't really have the money or time to be going out and buying plugs and things. There's so much pressure to make sure that you've got things, so when your seeds don't work out, it makes you panic a little bit, doesn't it? But we're not going to panic, we're going to go with it, and it has worked. So even if you have to just buy a few plugs or whatever, or see if you can switch some seeds that will last next year, see if you can at least swap them with someone that's got stuff to give away this year, maybe. I don't know, maybe that's not how people like to do it, I don't know. I'd be quite happy to do that, so it's always worth an ask, I think. But yeah, well, now the sun's coming out, typical, isn't it? But yeah, I need to figure out, still have a little think about my tomatoes, but they're coming on really well. They're not too bad. Some of them did get eaten by the slugs, but a bit of a pain really, but never mind. But yeah, I'm really pleased. I'm leaving today really pleased with how it's all coming along. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely week ahead of you. Take care. Bye, guys.